Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. And the 14th day of training camp has concluded. Here are the top takeaways from today. So let's first off talk about some of our injured players. So Elijah Moore, our golden boy, our second-round pick, our superstar receiver, who's arguably been the best player so far in training camp, is hurt. He suffered a quad injury in today's practice. And the average time for a quad injury to heal is at least 6 weeks. But we don't even know how serious the injury is, so he could be out 8, maybe even 10 weeks. But the bottom line is, Moore's missing our opening game against the Carolina Panthers. So yes, put some crying emojis down in the comments below, because this is a day all Jets fans need to be sad for. I mean, hey, I don't want any players to ever get injured, but Elijah Moore, our superstar rookie receiver, the guy Odell Beckham Jr. and A.J. Brown are saying is winning the Rookie of the Year, is now hurt. You know, that is very depressing stuff. I think I had a little tear run down my face when I saw that. But anyway, let's move on to some more positive news. So Quentin Williams, who has missed the entire offseason, I'm talking about missing OTAs, minicamp, and most of training camp, or pretty much all the training camp so far, is going to be back next week in our joint practices against the Green Bay Packers. Oh, yes! Quentin Williams broke his foot early in the offseason. This is why he's missed, all of our offseason activities. But is going to be back. Is not going to, do a whole lot in the practices because this is his first practice of the offseason. But he's going to be back. He's good. He's healthy, and he's not going to miss our first game of the season, and is hopefully not going to miss any playing time this season, which is an absolute good thing to see. And Braxton Berrios, who is our backup slot receiver, suffered a groin injury in today's practice and will miss our preseason game against the Giants this weekend, but I don't think we'll miss any time after that. Now let's talk about some of our player performances, starting off with Zachary Capona-Wilson, as we always do. Now, he actually had another good practice. I mean, when I talk about good, he was balling out today. This might be his best practice yet. I don't know about better than that, first opening practice where he was tossing 80-yard bombs left and right, but he was pretty good today. I mean, as soon as I got home from practice, I go look at Connor Hughes' Twitter, and all I see is Zach Wilson throws another touchdown to Corey Davis, throws another bomb to Corey Davis. And that leads me to my next point. Corey Davis and Zach Wilson's connection is really starting to hit off. I mean, before this week, they made plays with each other. Wilson threw the ball to Davis a lot. But this week, the pace has started really to picking up. Davis is now Wilson's favorite receiver. Their chemistry is really good. They look like veterans out there playing together. They look like they've been teammates for 5+ seasons. They really have a good connection. And it's good to see because you always want your QB1 making plays with your wide receiver number 1. So good to see Corey Davis and Zach Wilson are finally starting to hit it off. And speaking of Wilson, he will play the first quarter of this weekend's preseason game against the New York Giants. Sal is most likely going to play all of our young players quite a bit in this first preseason game because he wants to see what he has in him. Yes, Wilson is our starting quarterback, but this is also his first ever time playing in an NFL game that is televised, or pretty much his first ever time playing in a televised event by the NFL. So pretty big day for him, and Salah just really wants to see what he has. And that's pretty much all that happened in training camp today. I mean, before we leave, we're going to talk about our kickers, but it was a pretty slow day. I mean, it wasn't a slow day, but it was just pretty much full of Zach Wilson throwing it to Corey Davis. I mean, that pretty much was it. But now let's talk about our kickers. So Chris Nager hit 3 out of his 4 kicks. He missed it from the 48 and made it from the 55, the 40, and the 33. And Danny Amendola also made 3 out of his 4 kicks, missed it from the 55, and it made it from the 48, the 40, and the 33. Now, look, if Nager and Amendola make it from the 33 and the 40, that's good, but it doesn't really count. I mean, a 40-yard kick for NFL kicker shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm looking to see if they can hit those 40-yard, 55-yard kicks. I'm looking to see if they can hit those kicks 50 yards and plus. Because if they can do that, I want them to be my kicker. And Nager, who I am an enthusiast of, made it from the 55 today. Now, I'm not saying he should make the team because of this, but if he can keep it up, it's going to be Nager's season this year. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. If you ended up enjoying, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at @Jets. Comment down below what you thought of today's video, and if for some reason the comments were turned off, just hit me up on any of my social medias. And I'm your host, Jude, signing off for now. See you later.